You've never seen me make ice cream you can't eat. First, we have to start off with our ice cream base. This is a thick, white, creamy liquid just like our regular ice cream base, but please do not eat this. If you puncture a hole in the jug, it helps the air get into the back so that the liquid can flow a lot faster out of the bottom. They go through so many jugs, this container is usually full. We're not making plain vanilla ice cream today, we are making lemon ice cream. This is just the start to our lemon journey. Once our bowl is full of all of our cream and our lemon powder, we're gonna go ahead and blend this all together so we can add some of our lemon flavoring. At this point, it's nothing crazy. It's pretty much just our cream and those two ingredients we added, so it's just turned it yellow. To begin this process, we're gonna add some of our activator. This is gonna begin to change the bonds in our cream and so that it's gonna start getting nice and thick. This will also allow, through the mixing process, more air to get captured in this and to make it increase in some mass. This may seem like a quick process, but it's actually gonna take us a bit of time. Even though right now this looks like some radioactive mustard, I promise it's gonna continue to look more and more like ice cream as the process goes on. You can see that the activator is already starting to work and thicken our cream. I'm not sure if you noticed, but we're making ice cream and we don't have any ice, so let's go get some ice to add to our cream. We have to collect some snow. Once we get our snow, we're gonna add some lotion to it just to make sure it's nice and smooth. It's a little shocking when you first see the snow because it's very absorbent, so if you add water to it, it'll grow. You may be confused because you've never seen this before, but I promise you have. This growing snow is pretty much the same thing that is found inside babies' diapers. It's very absorbent and it keeps things in. That's why you can tell a diaper's been used because it starts to grow and look full, just like this snow did. We want to fluff up our icy snow so that all of the water and all of the lotion is nice and mixed in so we can go ahead and add it to our cream. If you're anything like me, you just want to dig your hand and play with this snow, and I promise it's as satisfying as you think, but once it's in the cream, it's going to get even better to play with. We're going to cause a small avalanche and knock all this snow down into our bowl and turn it on a very low setting so it begins to knead in all the snow into our cream. As the snow gets kneaded in, it'll begin to hug on the dough hook. Slowly but surely, all of the snow will make its way into the cream. And now we can take a little taste test and figure out if this is getting to the right texture we'd like it. It seems to be very stringy and it's breaking, so it's not quite there. This time it feels a little more elastic and it's not breaking as much, but it still needs to be mixed up more. I think we can all agree this is not ready yet, but it's still super fun and satisfying to play with. But just like all ice cream, you don't want it to be too icy. You want it to be nice and thick and creamy when you eat it. Or in this case, play with it. If you've watched other ice cream videos of mine, you would know that butterfat is very important in making ice cream nice and smooth and creamy. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add some nice fat to our ice cream to make this smooth and creamy. We're taking 2 of these nice thick bricks and we're gonna shove them down in here and let them get all mixed in. The key here is to be patient and wait for your opening. You want to get a nice wide open spot in the bowl so you can shove it down in there so it gets all mixed in from top to bottom. I started to get scared I was going to miss my window, so I hurried and shoved it down in there. I don't know about you, but this seems a little too bright for me, so we're going to add some orange just to kill that bright yellow color just a little bit. Andrea at PG Babies is truly a master of making these non-edible ice creams, and I'm so thankful she let me be a part of this process with her, especially when I got to see it at this point because I love when colors fade into each other, and this started to look like fire. It never looked appetizing to me until this point. It started to look like it would actually taste like really good ice cream. And what would ice cream be without sprinkles? We're gonna grab some and sprinkle them all over the ice cream. I don't know if you realize how big this batch is, but this is gonna be enough to feed a lot of people. Look how big this bowl is. I know, I made a lot of jokes about people actually eating this today, but this is toxic ice cream. You cannot actually eat this, but you can play with it with your hands as much as you would like. Just please do not put it in your mouth. Since this is lemon flavored, Andrea wanted to go ahead and decorate it with a bunch of pieces of lemon, which leads us to our emoji of the day. It is a lemon, so please throw a lemon down in the comments below if you made it this far. As you may know, in the next few months, I'm opening my own ice cream shop in New York City. It's been taking a while, but we're almost there, and there's gonna be a lot of updates soon, so if you want to learn anything more about it, please subscribe. You've seen me make a ton of different kinds of ice cream, but